into Rooted in Essential Oils. My name is Famous and welcome to this video where we're in the kitchen again. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas. We are going to be doing some Rice Krispie treats, but instead of using Rice Krispie treats, we're gonna be using Fruity Pebbles. These have marshmallows in them, so I wanted to try something a little different. And what you will need for this recipe is whatever cereal you might want to use. You will need 6 cups of it. You'll need a half a stick of butter. You will need vanilla extract. You'll need a pinch of salt, and the equipment that you'll need is a rubber spatula. You'll need a pot of water and a bowl, because you're gonna need a double boiler. And if you don't know what that is, I'll show you here in just a second. And you will need marshmallows, of course. 10 ounces of marshmallows. They usually come in a small package like this, and this is 10 ounces, so you'll need the whole bag. So we got a pot of water. It's just water, and it is going. And we need a bowl to sit right on top of it. This is called a double boiler, so you're not actually putting the items in the hot water. You're gonna put it in the top of this bowl, and this will melt the butter and the marshmallows. So it's called a double boiler. You're basically cooking from the steam. And whatever you do, just make sure your bowl is bigger than your pot, because you don't want the bowl to be actually sitting in the water. You want the steam to make the bowl hot, not the water, if that makes sense. So we have our half a stick of butter, and we are going to put this in the bowl and let that melt. Once it's melted, we'll add our marshmallows. So while our butter is melting, let's get our cereal. So we need 6 cups of cereal. Again, this does have marshmallows, as you can see. Doesn't matter if you go over, it's not gonna hurt anything. But we're going to do 6 cups. And this does taste like regular Fruity Pebbles, if you've ever had it. You know what it tastes like, but it tastes like regular Fruity Pebbles. It's just Christmas themed. Six cups of our cereal. So as you can see, the butter is almost melted. I like it to be all the way melted before I add the marshmallows. Again, this is 10 ounces of marshmallows, and you're going to add the entire bag. Now when you do this part, just keep stirring with your rubber spatula. Preferably rubber, because it won't stick as bad. Just keep in mind to watch your water level when it comes to your water, because you don't want to have it empty, because then you're basically burning your pot. So at this point, we are almost melted. And before it goes too far, and just make sure you keep scraping the sides, because you don't want it to burn. Especially if you have your flame all the way up, it will burn. The heat can get to it, so just be careful with that. But before we go any further, let's turn the heat off, but keep it on the hot water. And we're gonna add a little bit of vanilla extract and a little bit of salt. So I do about a half a teaspoon And then I just mix this in. It adds a little dimension to it. A little flavor. Your little marshmallows. Some people don't do that step. And then a little bit of kosher salt. So I do about a half a teaspoon of kosher salt as well. And then we just give it a little stir. Everything is completely melted at this point. And it's very pliable. So you can see there's no chunks. If you have chunks, just keep stirring it. And now we add our cereal. Also, one step I didn't show you was I like to use some type of container. And I'm using an 8x8. I finally got one. And I put parchment paper in it. And then I will put the cereal in the parchment and mold it that way. And then I leave it in the refrigerator for like 10 minutes and then take it out just so it can set. This is like a very simple, easy dessert that you can do with the kiddos. You can make different shapes. Just know it's gonna be a mess, as you can see. Very messy. But this is where your hands come into play. So I got butter on my hands, and I just press it, and you can see it's not sticking anymore. You can, and voila, we got it in there. So we'll put this in the refrigerator for about 10 minutes, just so it can set, and then we'll take it out. We're serving this for like a gathering, and your family or kids love Fruity Pebbles or Rice Krispie treats. This is definitely a great addition because it's not your average. It's not your average. And I'm just gonna cut off a little piece because I don't want all this sugar tonight. So we got a little piece. It's very chewy, very gooey, but it tastes like Fruity Pebbles. It's really good. Try it. Get you the Fruity Pebbles with the marshmallows. It goes really, really well. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and I will see you on my next one. Pay for your health now or pay for your sickness later. Till next time, bye for now. Love you.